Hello everyone, welcome. Oh man, it's been a while. Not for you guys. I mean, we did skip one upload last Wednesday because the Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories review went up that day. So it should be going up on Friday. It's been recorded on Thursday. My voice isn't doing so well apparently. I haven't talked all day long, so that's maybe why. I've been busy with other stuff, like work. Non-talk related work, that is. So, yeah, I haven't recorded in a while because Kingdom Hearts was released and then I played that for a while. Then I did a review of it and now we're back to our daily lives here. So, it's gonna be a bit before I get back into the groove here. I'm also very much not prepared. I have no idea what the levels are going to be in this gym. I think I am decently leveled, but I also distinctly remember saying I might have to Poké-Jam, or Poké-Hacks I should say, a couple of levels, which I obviously did not do, because everything is level 52, except Rollers, level 51. So let's go on this adventure together, shall we? While we talk about a thing... Oh yeah, so this Gliscor is going to be an issue. Fuck? You're not a ground type. I don't know why I keep thinking you're a ground type. You are a ground type. You're not a flying type, that's why. I always think you're a ground flying type, but what I really think is you're a ground flying bog type. No, ground flying poison type. And you're only 2 out of the 3 of those types. I don't know which 2. I think you're a ground and poison type. I mean, I know you're ground. And I don't think you're ground flying because that's like the entire reason Landorus exists is to have that type combination. So surely you are ground poison. Now, what the fuck are you doing in a flying type gym? I don't know. Let's roll out. So I've been thinking, right? I do a lot of thinking. That's kind of like what I do. This isn't going to go well for me. I survived. Surprising. I've been thinking about this series, the channel. Things have been a bit like hectic and rough over the past couple of months because we had 2 games fairly close together, which I wanted to review, which meant that the Pokemon community challenges kind of took like a backseat to that, and this series has been going on, and I've had an idea for a series after this. I'm going to lose this, by the way. I've had an idea for a series after this, but I'm not so sure I maybe want to go through it. Number one, because it would require a lot of work. I probably should have gone into Masquerade a lot sooner. It would require a lot of work, because the basic idea, I'm just going to say it, if I haven't already said it in a previous video, I might have. The basic idea is, every time a Pokemon levels up, I randomize it into a different Pokemon, which would be like the ultimate randomizer experience. And while that sounds like it could be a lot of fun, it also sounds like it would be a hell of a lot of work, because that means that every time something levels up, I need to go save my game, open up Poké-Hacks and like the PokemonRandom.org or something like that, that website, load up a randomized Pokemon, change my Pokemon to that species, load the emulator back up and continue. Potentially a couple of times an episode. So that would be a hell of a lot of work. We could also like re-randomize the team every episode, something like that. But that isn't as much fun. So maybe for like a one-off video, that would be fun to do. And have it be a little bit more edited as is. But it's certainly not something that's going to work for a series, I don't think. It was a fun idea, but I'm not going to go through with it. Because I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying this throughout the last part of Through the Years, and then whatever happened after Through the Years. Is this the first thing we do after Through the Years? I don't know. I feel like we have done something in between as well. I can't remember. Again, it's been a while. And Pokemon doesn't seem to be doing very well as far as numbers go. And obviously, numbers aren't the end all and be all. At the end of the day, I'm doing this because I like it. But at the same time, there's a lot more things that I like doing than just playing Pokemon 3 episodes a week. And then having a side series, which is Kingdom Hearts, which is doing like between twice and about 10 times the views. Well, yeah, between 2 and 10 times the views. Depending on like if it's a high or a low episode for both. Can't want to look quiver. I'm gonna go with no. So that's led me to thinking about, and this is not a final decision by any stretch of the imagination. And don't worry, I'm not here to announce that we're stopping Pokemon, because I love Pokemon. As much as I bitch about it because I care. You don't get annoyed with people, or well, in this case, games or companies you don't care about. You get annoyed at things you give a shit about. And I get annoyed at the direction Pokemon is going, sometimes, because I care about the series, because I like it, I have fun with it, right? So, it's not gonna necessarily go anywhere. But what I'm thinking right now is, after this series ends, I will complete this series. But after this series ends, I might go to 3 Kingdom Hearts videos a week. That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the current Pokemon upload days. And then in the off days, have no videos. So that would mean no longer we get any sort of daily videos. You might be saying, that's a bit rough. No daily videos anymore. And to that I would respond, fuck. And to that I would respond, yeah, but like, if I do daily videos and they get like 5 views a piece anyway, that's like, that's losing 20 views a month. Which goes 2 directions. That means that there's only like a couple of people that get slightly disappointed by less content. And it's probably better for the health of the channel if I don't continuously upload videos that just don't get watched. Like 3 times a week. So, at that point, I honestly do believe it's better to have no uploads than upload something that performs way under average. I do think the YouTube algorithm would prefer it that way. And at the end of the day, we're all a slave to the algorithm, aren't we? So, that's what I've been thinking about doing. I probably should have used my electric tap move there, I realise that now. Discharged. Outspeed. So this might kill Noctowl. So, what you then get is you get 3 Kingdom Hearts videos a week, plus at least 1. I'm not sure if I want to like pin down like 2 streams every week. At least 1 is what I want to aim for. Doing the community challenge, because I do like doing that, and that will be the Pokemon content. It'll be roughly the same you're getting right now in terms of hours of content, because if you think about it, I usually stream for about 2 hours. It'll actually be a little bit more, because if you take the Pokemon episodes, that's about an hour and a half a week, and streams will be 2 hours a week. Of course, I can hear you say, yeah, but if you just like kind of like did like both, that would be 3.5 hours a week, and that would be even better. And I feel you, but I gotta draw a line somewhere. So that's what I'm thinking right now. And those extra hours that like get freed up throughout the week, I obviously can use those to just like have a bit of a life. But also I can put those towards doing like more edited content, like the reviews and the retrospectives. You've had 2 reviews in the past 2 months. And there's already 1 retrospective ready to go for upload in December. I just need to realize like what my upload schedule for that is going to be, because right now I just uploaded those reviews the moment they were finished to get them out there as quickly as humanly possible. But I want to do at least 1 retrospective a month. I'm thinking like Sunday upload. Something like either the first or the last Sunday of the month, you get a retrospective, at least for the time being. Maybe I can ramp up production of those to 2 a month at some point, but right now I'm going to keep it 1 a month because I also have other shit to do. and freeing up a little bit of time by not continuing the Pokemon series after this. Outside of live streams, again, live streams are going to keep going. I do think, in general, makes for a better mix of content. There will still be Pokemon, there will still be Kingdom Hearts, and there will be retrospectives as well. It's just not going to be a matter of daily content. I would very much like to hear opinions on this. Doesn't necessarily mean that if everybody that does comment on this says, yeah, I really prefer you didn't, that I will listen to that. Disclaimer. Because at the end of the day, I do also want to do with this channel what I feel is right and what makes me happy to produce. And it's not like these Pokemon episodes are making me unhappy. Again, I like Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon on YouTube. I probably have... I don't want to say numbers, but I probably have more Pokemon videos on my channel than anything else. Like, if you compare to the amount of... It might just actually be over half the videos on my channel might be Pokemon related in some way, shape or form. I am not very confident in saying that. But it might... Okay, so it's probably not over half, but it's probably close to half. So it's not like I'm forcing myself to play Pokemon. It's just... There's only 24/7... Well, only 24 hours in the day, 7 days in a week. And I really do want to focus a bit on doing the retrospectives again. Because that is what I, at the end of the day, enjoy doing most. I do think I enjoy doing it more. I love just sitting down and rambling and chatting and stuff like that. But I also think that format works even better when there's people to interact with live. Like, a Let's Play is literally just a toned-down version of a live stream. So, might as well make that into a live stream format. And maybe if I get some more freed up time, I can also make the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play that's probably gonna start up again. Well, actually, it hasn't finished yet as of this video going up. I've already recorded the last episode. But after Melody of Memories finishes, there's a real good chance that I'll do another Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. That one might be a little bit more edited again, since I would have a little bit more time for that kind of stuff again. And generally, I want to aim towards a... Not necessarily saying quality over quantity, but a more balanced approach between the two. Because right now, I'm just pumping out videos every day, and I do think that going down to, let's say, going down to 3 videos, 1 live stream a day, and one retrospective a month. That is my current idea as to what I want to do with the channel. And maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe it's going to impact things really badly. There's only one way to find out that. And that is to just jump in and do it that way. And I do know that watching like live stream VODs for people who don't really like want to watch live streams or can't watch live streams because of the time zone difference or anything like that. I know that watching a 2-hour live stream VOD is different from watching a couple of like segregated videos that are half an hour long. At the end of the day, you're watching about as much content, but it's just like starting a 2-hour video, it feels different than starting and binging 4 half-an-hour videos. Even though I only do 3 half-an-hour videos for Pokemon a week, but just bear with me, right? I know there's a difference between that, but I do honestly think that that is the direction I'm going to go with moving forward. Again, we aren't done with this series quite yet, but we still need to, after this gym, finish 2 more gyms, which is easier said than done. Then again, this should be the most difficult gym, because then we have the Psychic Gym, which is going to be laughable, and the Water Type Gym, which is going to be probably not too difficult, and then the Elite Four itself. Right? So, probably we'll be fine after this gym. This is probably the most difficult thing we've got left in the entire game. Maybe we have another fight against Maxi, which might be troubling. now that I think about it. And the Primal Groudon fight, because I think we actually do need to catch it, which might be problematic. Then again, right now we're facing a Delibird, which is probably the least threatening thing you could have sent out. I know you're a bit low on flying types maybe, because you want to save the good ones for the gym leader, but it is just kind of pathetic. It is just a tiny bit pathetic. So it's a bit of a channel update as well. I was thinking about like starting 2021 with a fresh coat of paint for the channel, and starting that stuff in 2021. And to be fair, by the time we actually get around to finishing this, we'll be very close to 2021. So you can count that as my New Year's resolution, which will go in effect a bit before New Year's, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, but I do feel like you probably understand what I'm getting at, right? I'm probably going to mention it a little bit more towards the end of the series as well, and I might do a channel update video. It's been a while since I've done a full-on just sit down and talk channel update video. Mostly because the members only videos every month kind of fulfill that purpose as well, with the analytics, because I talk about like where the channel's at, where I'm thinking about going with the channel, what I'm thinking about doing, and that's oftentimes what the channel update ends up being. Admittedly, I understand that most people do not see those videos. Pretty much everybody doesn't see those videos, but hey, that's because you're not giving me money. That sounds like a real douchey way of saying that, because it is, but it's also true, so there you go. I will, however, at the end of 2020, do a analytics video for the entire year. It's a way of doing a channel update video while also giving you a little bit of a sales pitch on the analytics videos and why memberships are worth it, right? So that'll be set and done. We are now facing the sixth gym leader, Winona. And we're about 20 minutes into the video, so let's see if we can make this a under 30-minute video, because I am terrified. Again, I think I have a suspicion, a feeling, you may say, that this is going to be a Mega Altaria kind of situation. I don't know why I keep thinking that, but something inside me tells me this is going to be a Mega Altaria. You have 6 Pokemon. Okay, this is... Probably should have gotten some healing items. I realize that now. I have healing items. I have revived. Okay, I'll be fine. Hopefully. Let's see what a discharge does against Skarmory. Okay, that's not even sturdy. That's just literally you being lucky. And Stealth Rocks is going to annihilate me because everything on my team is a Bug type. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. that's a bad time for me. Please get me a maximum damage roll and take out the Skarmory. You got me a lower damage roll. Well, sure. Skarmory is dealt with. Issues gone. Still have the Stealth Rocks to deal with. We'll get to that when we get to that. Maybe we don't need to switch out this entire thing. We need to switch out. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we go to Towel, because Towel is fairly useless as is anyway. And there's a real good chance that this is going to Brave Bird. Probably Gale Wings, Brave Bird. And this is old Gale Wings, so it doesn't even need to be full HP. So we need to Rock Blast, hope that we just survive something, and even if we don't survive, Towel has a good amount of HP. Which means a lot of recoil. Could be worse. Okay, that is worse. That is... I said it could be worse, and then it became worse. So, thank you for proving my point, game. Fuck you. Come on! Okay, I just need something to wall. Maybe I should have stayed in with Fork. Brave Bird is neutral against Fork. Maybe Discharge would have done a decent amount. Wait! You tried to go for a fire type move there, didn't you? Because that would have still been super effective. So I definitely should have stayed in that case. Because without the... yeah. You might not have Gale Wings at all. You might have just outspat the slowest Pokemon on my team. But I can't see you not having Gale Wings, honestly. So far this is going remarkably well, and that's kind of scary. Okay, so this Brave Bird is probably going to murder me, but also take out 100% health. I have revives, and I lived. Never mind, I don't even need the revives. I am doing so well. Doing remarkably well. Siglith. You are a psychic type, but I'm going to Moo Milk. It's going to Super Potion, but let's Moo Milk instead. I'm at the point in the game where probably Hyper Potions ain't about that aid. Okay, I avoided a Hurricane. Let's ignore the details there. I avoided it. That's all that matters. I outspeed. Let's see how much damage this does against the Sigalith, and not quite enough to murder him. And then the Hurricane, second time it hits. That's that old proverb, right? Like, you dodge a Hurricane once, and second time it hits. No? Never heard of it? Neither have I. I'm just trying to make shit up to keep being interesting, and so far it's working, because I still have things to talk about. So, I don't know what you're complaining about. You might not be complaining. I cannot hear your thoughts. I cannot read your comments until this video goes up, which will be more than a day from when I'm recording this. So, I have no idea how you're going to respond to anything I say. I am not, like, I can't look into the future. I wish I could. I don't wish I could, actually. That would be terrifying. Because if you can look into the future, that literally means that the future is predetermined, which is a very scary thought to be thinking about. Because that means anything and everything you do, and there is some scientific theory to back this up anyway, but everything and anything you do is not actually your choice, just predetermined. The scientific principle behind that is that by the time your conscious brain decides to do something, your subconscious... I knew it! Fucking knew it! Has already decided to do it. Which means that by the time you as a person decide, hey, let me go grab this bank reader thing. I don't have a face cam, so you can't see. Somewhere deep down, way beyond what you can even recognize as your own thoughts, something in your brain already decided that before you decided that. It's very interesting. I encourage you to look it up, because it's actually a very interesting kind of thing. I think Vsauce did a minefield on it, if I recall correctly. I don't know what it is. I think it's Do We Have Free Will? I think that's what it's called. It's a real good episode to go check out. You probably outspeed me after that Dragon Dance. You might want to potion up the Altaria, in which case I still outspeed. Okay, this gym fight was so much less troublesome than I expected it to be. I expected to have so much trouble with this gym, and I didn't. And that's kind of fantastic, honestly, because I was afraid. Very much afraid. But we won. And now we have 6 gym badges. Just 2 to go. And we got Roost. Because God knows that's what we needed. I don't even think anything on my team can do it, Roost. Maybe Butterfree can? But why would I get rid of its secondary typing? That's kind of the entire purpose of everything on my team, man. Okay, Daylight Change, since we last were in there, I think. That's kind of the entire purpose of how I built my team, is that everything has a secondary typing. So why would I ever get rid of that? Well, to be fair, if I'm facing an electric Pokemon. But if I'm facing an electric Pokemon, I probably have Towel, right? So there's really no reason for me to ever want to get rid of Flying type. And if I want to heal, I mean, I can just buy potions. They do a better job anyway. Especially Hyper Potions. Anyway, that's been the Pokemon... whatever the series is called. It's been too long, I don't remember. I'll see you back next time. Until then, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. I'm a vlogger. You've been awesome. As always, it's been a weird episode for commentary. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.